probably only have like 5 minutes. I was listening to the live stream. She stepped out briefly, but like I said, she's got a bunch of stuff to do. Finally had some peanuts and dried figs. I was like, yeah, I'm starting to have a little bit of burn lung. It's been a while since I've been like this sort of like not on my regime. So I have to deplete the glycogen out of my liver. So my diagnosis, Brian Buchanan, okay, is polycystic kidney disease and polycystic liver disease. So there's a reason why I built up to 154 pounds, because it was keeping my liver down so I don't suffocate to death. So some people think that's fucking fantastic, like you putting Jesus Christ on a cross and the person suffocates to death. They think that's great. Or you're making someone look fucking pregnant and fat because you're so insane. So I would assume he blocked me again. Okay, so I know. So you're unblocking me? Is that to insult me? What's today, Saturday? So you had this exchange last night with someone on Facebook. Why do you have me blocked on Facebook? Why don't you let me talk to these people on Facebook? I know, just anyway. 8:52 a.m. Yeah, I don't use this phone. This is my new phone. I don't really use this phone. I use the old phone, the 781 number. Yeah. That must have been difficult for him that he wasn't getting any response from me. Maybe he thought I blocked him. Why would I do that? Sorry, but I don't have all those childlike neuroses other people have. I really don't. Okay. So it was 8:52 a.m. this morning. I unblocked this number to tell you someone is talking shit about you on Facebook. Why don't you just unblock me from your Facebook? And then I'd see it. See how that would make sense? Okay. Directly to me. Hold on, I'll screenshot. Okay. So did they write something and then themselves delete it, or you deleted it? That's like the people on the live stream. Mary's DX? What does that mean? What's a DX? Is delusional disorder, inherited to the disorder. No one talks like that. Okay. I can't see the rest of it. What is it I'll never realize? I will never realize being wrong because I'm not. So he wrote, "Who the fuck are you? And why do you care?" But then he also, did you put a thumbs up? See, like, how is that making any sense? Explain or be deleted. And then I already know all this. Give me a reason not to say, fuck you, have a good day. I don't see what I mean. Okay. You blocked, and then it's like supposed to be what? Hebrew writing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that whoever that is has posted to me before too. Is it on the other Facebook, that one? Somebody's diagnosed you some fake Muslim. Okay. That's why you unblocked me? Yeah, I mean, it seems like he unblocked me to insult me. That's what it sounds like. And then we can presume blocked me again since I returned the text. What time did I return the text? Should I call the number? Watch, she'll walk right in the door while I'm doing it. Was it 218? Yeah. 216. And then the second one was 218. I wrote, who said I already know this? Like, I want to know, did you write that? I already know this. How would you already know that? You don't, you're telling people that you know a diagnosis about me? When did you talk to my therapist? Did you talk to my therapist? Then you wouldn't know any diagnosis I have other than me telling you. And I never told you I had any diagnosis of delusional disorder. Yeah, that's called libel, actually. Slander is when you say things, libel is written. Oh, who said I already know this? And then I wrote PTSD, polycystic kidney disease, and polycystic liver disease, and hypertension. And then I wrote, that matters for destroying your marriage with a question mark. So you're a drug addict, okay? And you destroyed your marriage and make no effort to repair your marriage. So I have to be delusional? Is that what it is? Who cares? Right. I'm a miserable bitch. That's what you said yesterday. And say one more thing about your family and blah, 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 and just many things that have been said to me. Um, and then why do I have to be delusional at that point? I know you just go, really? Um, just unblock me from Facebook. Did you delete me as a friend? I would assume you deleted me as a friend and blocked me. Okay? I said he can't stop contacting me. Oh, was I supposed to call it? I know I was really looking to call it, wasn't I? I think if I thought she was going to be gone for a while, maybe. I don't want to be on. If he answers it, I don't want to be on the phone when she walks in with it on speakerphone. God knows, right? So if you call it, you'd know if you were blocked because it just goes straight to voicemail. Yeah, that's how you know. I think it does that when your phone is like the battery's dead. It does it too. Um, he has a pretty large portable charger, but yeah, that can happen. We because he plays constant video games on his phone. So yeah, his phone could go dead, but not when you sleep in. And then he tells me he's sleeping in the corner. There's plugs there. Yeah. So you're sleeping at the warming center in the corner with Steve, and there's a plug there, an outlet. You text me to tell me you're inside, so your battery's not dead, and then you don't return a text. I mean, yeah, you go to sleep as soon as you take your meds. I've been in the warming center with you. You don't go to sleep that fast, and you don't shut your phone off. You usually set an alarm so you'll wake up. Okay? Then, even if you slept till they kicked you out, you got to be out of the building at 7. I've been at this place. They really kind of like by 6:30, let's go. Like there's like maybe 2 people still sleeping on the floor at that point, which they're not sleeping, they don't want to get up. So then Smith Center's open. Right, that's why you go, how long is this actually going to go on for, Brian? Yeah, you just I responded. Doesn't he say like yes ma'am and stuff too? You go, yeah, just It's been a long time since he's been that. Oh, this is what I wanted to bring up too about the hen pecking thing. Okay, because it came up in the walk, and I explained it to my sister. I go, "Did I not tell you this?" I don't. I didn't. I hadn't told her. August. He knows I don't have Facebook. I'm banned from Facebook, so I can't even see his page, even if the shit's public. So I don't know if that's why he posted it publicly. Oh yeah, Brian. If I had actually seen that in August, I mean, I wasn't actually talking to my sister at the time. I think, right? I may have just left you at the campground. I may have made up I was walking to the store and just fucking leave if I had seen that. I don't know if that's the day we found out we weren't getting the apartment in Orleans. That's why I questioned it. Of course they're gonna look you up on Facebook. I wasn't even on Facebook, so you can't blame me. Of course they're gonna fucking do it, Brian. And go, I'm not giving that guy a fucking apartment, man. Does he have shit on those Facebook pages about drug use? They don't let drug addicts get into housing like that, Brian. It's not even public housing. It's a fucking mixed money in Orleans on the Cape. And some of those people, they're asking a lot of money for those apartments. It's only so many that are income based. And you've got public Facebook pages like that. Is there stuff with drug paraphernalia and shit on your fucking Facebook pages? Yeah, I could see it. It's not excusing it, but I could see a female see that post and go, some people go, I don't understand it. You don't understand it? I'm in a fucking campsite, right? Okay. Our anniversary is the 8th of August, and I'm pretty sure he made up a fucking fight that night too. Because I think I ended up just putting wood on a fire and watching it till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. He made up a fight on our fucking anniversary too. Right. That's why I'm not doing this anymore. Right. You go, at some point in time, you go, dude, you have got to say something that means something. You got to say something that means something. Right. Are you just, you, oh, I'm too fucked up for a relationship. Okay. Because you're a drug addict and you've been sexually abused, so you have too much trauma or something. Something. Oh, yeah. Anyways, why the fuck did you post that to your Facebook page? If I had seen that, Brian, I may have just ditched you at a campground. Fucking head injury or not. I just know myself. I know myself. So while I'm carrying all that fucking weight, because you keep telling people you can't carry more than 10 pounds, okay? While I'm doing that, walking miles to a fucking grocery store, okay? I'm gathering wood and I'm fucking making a fire and I'm cooking your food after setting up camp, and I'm washing your fucking clothes out by hand and hanging them up and being nothing but fucking nice to you. I don't even bother you about fucking sex anymore. Okay? You fucking posted that to your Facebook page while we were camping? Okay. Just know this, had I seen that, I thought about it today. I think that I may have just fucking ditched you with the campsite. I may have just left you there. It's worse than what you did at fucking Pearl Hill. Nothing was even going on. You just go, I noticed that you don't post on your Facebook, okay? That you fucking kicked me out of my own tent on my own campsite, threw my sleeping bag out and said, enjoy sleeping outside, and then called the fucking cops on me. I noticed you don't post that to your fucking Facebook. You can't get an apartment with me? You can't get a fucking apartment. For real. Anyway, Oh, yeah, the Townsend police just go, yeah. They didn't believe he was only smoking CBD. That cop didn't believe CBD doesn't have THC in it, right? But I mean, they know. They can just tell dude's a fucking drug addict. And I just said he had brain surgery, right? Um, I think I mentioned that he was a fucking drug addict, I'm sure, or I might have said he was a drunk. I still might have not even been in the fucking reality at that point. But I'm like, he had brain surgery. Um, And yeah, I think I might have said something about Adderall and shit, right? And that I go, usually he goes, well, does he usually take off? And I said, yeah. And he goes, yeah. Well, at least he usually takes off when he gets violent and shit, right? And I was like, yeah. He goes, and now he can't go anywhere. Right. That's part of the damnation. Okay. So that was 5 months of you should understand your fucking damnation at this point as a people. Not somebody else is doing that. Okay. Because clearly out in a camping, the dude can't get to drugs. He can't get to drugs or booze. So you're forcing everybody into this machine and God's just fucking killing you all. And then God will sort it out. I mean, I can tell sort of, to be honest with you, people's speech and stuff, what your psyche is. I can tell that, but you're most definitely not rebirthing in this physical form. Like, that's all done. If you believed in cycling and reincarnation, just know you're not going to be doing that. Um, in his house and many mansions, so it'll be something else. Sort of, I guess if you're still sort of like, huh, why? God's explaining it by what's happened to me. Okay. Your species doesn't allow that here. Okay? Your species doesn't allow that, and if you believe in cycling and stuff, it's sort of even more bizarre. You're not going to solve any of your problems. Electric cars, solar panels, no, nope. So I obviously am still open to that because not God, I don't judge on that stuff. But you have to do what you're basically told to do. That's what cognitive behavioral therapy is. Okay, stop running away. You do that. You can't do that. I don't care what the fuck pedophile said. That's why you're in a program. Enough of the fucking bullshit, or just go. Just go. Right. Um, if you actually believe I'm delusional, just go for your own mental state. For your own mental state. I don't know who would have to tell this dude that he's mentally ill. I don't know who would have to tell him that. If you actually think that, then sometimes they don't believe literal doctors and psychiatrists, stuff like I said. And now it's so complicated because there's so much brain disease. You go, okay, I understand what you're saying about brain disease, but you can't understand Ron DeSantis, Casey DeSantis, Alico, the Golf Channel, Florida alimony laws. You can't understand that? Okay, it's like you don't understand illegal foreclosures when we paid off the banks. I can't help you. Okay, you've lost so much brain matter. You're saying you can't understand that. That's why two presidents went, what the fuck? You wouldn't stop foreclosing on people when the banks were paid off. Okay? You had an executive order that you couldn't evict people if they were going to end up street homeless or in a shelter, and you wouldn't stop doing it. So it doesn't matter who tells you anything. Well, I would assume he reblocked the number because you go, I not tell him that? Yeah. Maybe this is a different road. For me, it doesn't matter. But this shit with the phone does that. It is kind of interesting he unblocked that he texts that phone, isn't it? I don't know. I just find it interesting and not my old the regular phone number. Um. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I don't know if I forgot, but I'll just say I meant. Meant to mention that looks like someone that used to post effed up stuff to me too. Yeah, I just nope. That's people doing that. That That's why I don't like it in this thing too. I don't know if that it's just I do not want the screen to rotate, and it's just not going to stop fucking doing it. It is on lock. It's not supposed to rotate like that. I have to go into settings, unlock the thing so it rotates back, and then lock it again. Okay, meant to mention that looks like um, an account that's used to comment that shit to me too. Wait till he finds out that they can still comment when he blocks them. And then see if he still thinks it's a real fucking person. They'll still try to tell you they are, because they're completely depersonalized at that point. They will still try to tell you they're a real person. And by real person, I mean they're not someone who's accessing social media platforms because they have some sort of authority to do so. They will act like they're just a regular person on the internet and they won't fucking stop doing it. Just like if they stop pretending they're other people because they're completely depersonalized. Like, I think Brian, when he's high, he does this stuff where he thinks he's a social worker. It's part of him being high. Um, Maybe do they go into a thing where they're like living out their utopia dream? Is that what that crack cocaine is doing? That kind of makes sense. That's awful, awful. I don't know why you people do those things. I just awful, man. It really is. It's sad. I just grateful I'm not a drug addict. It's not in my psychology. I don't like being altered like that. Yeah, I don't like it. Alcohol, I don't think does the same thing, but there's a reason I stopped drinking. Once you start doing stuff that you think is against your morality, you stop using something. Okay, so it's difficult to understand people, but some people go into a deeper and deeper despair instead of just stopping and controlling and realizing they can never do that again. Whatever it is he did in April, in May, I'm telling you, it's something that he maybe he does it when he's using crack cocaine, like he explained to me in 2023, and he just won't tell me what happened. Right. When you already admit prostitution, I don't understand what the problem is. But clearly, then you're gonna have a major problem. But I mean, you're having major problems anyway because you won't fucking tell me the truth. So it's you might as well get the truth out there and see if you can go back into recovery. Yeah, just I don't think he'll answer anybody. I'm pretty sure he told me that Mike goes, "What the fuck are you? What is wrong with you? I'm trying to get you away from that guy." Right. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm trying to get you away from that guy. Because that guy must have been giving him crack, cocaine. And you question it too, because you go, You had your pay and your SNAP. Right. It's like it's because of the abuse and shit. It's like, oh yeah, just that is what I'm pretty sure that's what he told me happened with Mike. Yeah. I think Brian said that he was acting like they were gonna get in a fight. Then just say that. Well, not just ignore us. You would think, since I have to be fucking corrected about everything, that he would go, no, that's not the guy that I told you was gay that I was hanging around with. That's something else. That's a different thing. Where some black guy and he was in prison and I said I was in prison and then we started getting like he said something fucked up to that guy. Like um then say that. Oh yeah, you go. That could be two different things. He was only gone for a couple of days, wasn't it? Or a week or something? I didn't think it was that long. It might have been about a week ago. That's a lot of shit. Yeah, because I remember it was bad. Like he burned through $220 and 300 SNAP food units in a couple of days. So I don't think it was that long. Right when we were supposed to go camping, I got to get my dick sucked. Right, and you just obviously that's a fucked up thing to say in the line where people can hear you, presumably. Okay, and then the next thing you know, someone's giving you crack cocaine. I mean, that's kind of significant, isn't it? Okay. And then you're saying you're hanging out with Mike and some black guy that was in prison, and then Mike's getting mad because he thinks you're gonna get in a fight. Because you get crazy like that when you're on crack cocaine, apparently. That's why. And benzos and shit like last year when you punched him out. So then you tell Mike you're gonna call the cops on him. That's when you call me when I'm at my sister's telling me this shit. Sometimes they concoct wild fucking things, these people. It's very sad. Like they stole the mission from the St. Mary's Church. Not they went to church. They take the time to steal it though and then give it to their parents and lie and say they were at church. Those are drug addicts. Yep. Very, very sad. Hey, I know. Meet us outside. Like as soon as my head is turned. People that fucking sad. They got to be at least mildly mentally retarded, right? Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, I'm sure my children would probably just laugh and go, "What the fuck?" Yeah. That's why I wonder if they all have been sexually abused because where the fuck is that coming from? Right? Because obviously you're trained to lie by abusers so you don't tell people what the fuck's going on and you're sneaking around. I know, and it's just like a pack of them like they're in fucking kindergarten. I don't know kindergartners that do that. Don't tell your mother. If you ever have your children's friends over and you hear that, get those children the fuck away from your children because they're already sick mentally. People don't do that. I let my daughter have a friend over, and that person was sick like that. I had to get her the fuck out of my house. That's why I don't do that. You realize how sick other people's children are. What the fuck's going on? No, we don't go in a room and shut the door and don't tell your mother. Get the fuck out of my house. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm bringing so and so home. That's exactly what happened. Oh yeah, I don't even knock. Why is this door shut? Yeah, because she had a guest. No, we don't do that here. What the fuck? Yeah. Do do do. Is your mother home? Okay, I'm dropping you the fuck off. You're getting the fuck out of my house right now. True story. True story. Just yeah, when you're fucked up and your kid interacts with people that aren't fucked up, it's beyond obvious. Yeah, that was shocking to me. I remember that. Just what the fuck? And she hates the brothers. You're supposed to hate the brothers, okay? You go in the bedroom door and shut it and sneak in there, and then you do something you don't tell your parents about. What the fuck? No, we don't do that in my house. Get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, you can tell right away that people are being brought up fucked up. But anyways, um, if you have a child doing that, I would take them to a therapist. Yeah, like say that you know for a fact that nothing's going on with pedophiles or something, they still need therapy. I don't find that to be normal. My children weren't doing that shit. Never were my children doing that. They weren't sneaking in my house, closing doors. Oh yeah, none of that was going on. They didn't do fucking shit like that. That's when you know you have a problem. Usually, like when they're teenagers and stuff, and then you have to keep a further track of them. Little children doing that, they're probably being abused and like they need therapy. That's fucked. Yeah. And I had 6 kids all close together, so I kind of know. Right. So anyways, yeah, try unblocking Mary, Brian. I enjoy the conversations, okay? Right. I enjoy the conversations, but you go, why the fuck are you have me blocked? No one's asking that yet. And now someone's gonna talk about me in your fucking Facebook page, your wife. Why did you defriend your fucking wife? You probably changed your photo, right? And then you're not married anymore? Why wouldn't a person do that? What do you think the fuck took place in 2023 when you took off? That you're claiming you I don't even think you ever claimed you were unaware of it. What did you think was going on? Including Jamie Fitzsimmons, a fucking friend of yours. What did you think was going on? Is it weird now that they're doing it? Yeah, I mean, if you didn't know that was going on, dude, I thought I explained it to you fully what was going on when you took off from Faulkner Hospital. Yeah, so this is the page I'm talking about. It says cancel request, which means he hasn't accessed this page. I don't know if Facebook isn't letting him. He lies and says he can't get into it. And I caught him in this. He was sitting right here, and I guess it's possible. And he goes, "Oh, they just let me back in. I just got back into my Facebook because something happened." I go, "I thought you couldn't access that page." Right. Did you not know I knew you had 2 Facebook pages? I thought you couldn't access that page. He goes, "I couldn't. They just let me in somehow." I guess that's possible. They won't let me into any of my fucking pages. Nope. They will not let me in any of my fucking Facebook pages. That's why I have a brand new fucking Facebook page. Not everybody on earth fucking blocked me. They won't let me into my own fucking Facebook pages. And that's why I started telling people. And I've seen it on Facebook. Al's father, posted a whole thing that someone was hacking into his Facebook and using that to try to talk to people, and it's not him. So, anyways, uh, what's this? I didn't do this the other day. I know you would think I ever would have done this, but you have to remember that I have been banned on Facebook. It might be close to a year now. It's been a long time since I've been allowed to use Facebook. So we'll see how far back. Some of them will actually you can pick the year. Did everyone see the hen one? Okay. Now this I don't like either. Oops, you added too much and it's a fucking gross thing about a penis. I don't like that. Sorry, I just don't. Is there gross sexual stuff on my social media? Okay. You have to tell them sometimes they're supposed to be in recovery. This is the thing about the deer. More fucking wrestling. More fucking wrestling. More fucking wrestling. Did he remove it? Did he remove the thing with the hens? No, here it is. Okay, so what date is this? Okay. So clearly you can still access this page. Is this the fantasy page where you're still with Alicia? Just yes or no. Is this the fantasy page? I go like this, okay? At Ben's next appointment. I just have a question. Do you use social media? Okay. And then what Ben can do is just make up a thing that some people do that have an issue where they're locked in a fantasy world. So you can access this page. It shows a picture of you and who? Who are those two people in that picture? So on this page you're married, but the other page you're not. Okay. What's the name of your wife? Well, it's a little bit fucked up now, right, everybody? Okay. So you blocked Mary Buchanan. You defriended her, blocked her, and probably took the photograph down. Okay. And you blocked your wife on both your phone numbers. You said you're going to revoke all your things that you just told her from Bournewood you re-signed again. You're going to revoke all the releases. You're going to get rid of the POA. I don't think he said that, but um, for now, okay. And but you still have a Facebook page that you can clearly access because you accessed it in September, okay. Where you're married and it's a picture of you and someone with burgundy hair. Who is that person? Get it? Okay. So on August 19th, I used to have it and I ripped it up. I had it written down the date that they told us we weren't getting it popping. So on August 19th of 2025, what were you doing? Where were you, Brian Buchanan, and what were you doing? Okay. When your husband has had enough of the arguments and mood swings. Okay. So I'm letting you know and the fucking planet. Had I actually seen this fucking post on August 19th, that dude would have been stranded at a fucking campground, and I'm sure everybody can understand why. I can't believe because my family clearly didn't look on Facebook. They clearly weren't like sneakily following him. That should seem weird too. Like they've never like sent a not they're weird, but just the whole thing is fucked up that they've never looked him up on Facebook and sent a friend request. Okay. Um, because they've never had a chance to meet him and shit. Okay. So, say the people we met at the campground, they don't know your name. What if they fucking looked at this? And I have no idea this fucking person is doing this because I can't see Facebook. I'm banned. Okay. So on August 19th, you're a fucking cocksucker and you're stone cold sober. How are you going to explain that? And you fucking left it there too. Yeah, like seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? You are one fucked up person. I'm not even supposed to carry shit because of my fucking medical condition. How are you getting your fucking meals on August 19th? How are your clothes getting fucking washed? Get it? If we started camping on like July 25th, we must have been. Let me look at a thing. Let me go back in time. August 19th. We may have been in fucking Taunton. If we were in Taunton in August 19th, oh yeah, could you imagine if my fucking family had this person on their Facebook page and went, What the fuck is this? Isn't she at a campground with him right now? Doing fucking everything for him? Obviously. Obviously. At least to go, Mary, no, and like walk on my campsite. Yeah, that's what a normal fucking people do, Brian Buchanan. Walk on my campsite and go, Mary, did you fucking see? You don't have Facebook, right? You being? Did you fucking see this? And that shit that is public. Why do people? Some people would. Why would some people make up a fake fucking account? What is going on in those two fucking Facebook pages, Brian? You are one fucked up person. You're not kidding, you're fucked up. Even Mass General can see it. Oh, I gotta go back to August. All right, so we started camping in July. We went to Pearl Hill first. 1, 2, that brings us to August 8th or the 7th. Didn't I only book 13? Okay. 1, 2 is Wampatuck, and then an extra 2 days. Okay, so we were still at Wampatuck. How much do you want to make a bet that that's the fucking day that I found out we weren't getting the apartment? Obviously, I wasn't saying anything to him about anything in the relationship. We were both just like, oh my fucking God. Oh, yeah, so he's just posting shit when nothing's even fucking going on. This guy is a fucked up fucking prick. So, what's that supposed to do? Somebody else is saying I'm fucked up on Facebook? What was I doing that day, Brian? What was I doing on August 18th that you would fucking post that to your Facebook and publicly? Really? Go fuck yourself. I unblocked you just to fucking insult you more. We were camping until September 4th. We were camping from July 25th to September 4th. Oh, yeah. Tired is not the fucking word for it. Believe me. I have witnesses. I have fucking witnesses. I met two people at Pearl Hill that I still was communicating with up until at least the 30th of November. They may have went to Facebook and then went, I'm never talking to these fucking people again. I don't know because I haven't heard from them. Right? You just go, of course I told them what happened with Brian. And they just said, why didn't you tell us you were being abused? I mean, abuser, you don't really do that. It takes a while for people to explain to you when they get away from the person. Their witnesses? Okay. And then clearly there was someone camping next to us for days at Massasoit. Okay. I have witnesses to a whole fucking camping experience. You just go, what the fuck? Yeah, just talk about those dudes that pushed him down at Smith Center. You go, you're a fucking cock. You are. Anyways, he just sits on that fucking phone in his own little fucking world. For sure. Who knows? Maybe I fucking smiled that day. I'm fucking flabbergasted by that fucking post. Flabbergasted by it. And I only saw it after I came here after the fucking 18th because I didn't have Facebook. And nope, I never like tried to fashion a way to look at his pages or something. Just unreal. Unfucking real. Just clearly no one's ever going out with that fucking person because he's such a fucking prick. That's all I can tell you. Because most of you people, probably all of you people, I think he's been on drugs since he was a child. You don't know him. You really don't. No, just 5 months, not even Adderall, okay, or marijuana, and you just go, "You're a fucking cock." Yeah, just that post fucking says it all. So I'll reiterate that I left a shelter in Harvard that people are banging down the door trying to get into 2 weeks early after what he fucking did to me in April. And then we know he was doing something majorly fucked up and won't tell anybody. Okay. Beyond whatever the fuck drug he's on, I'm assuming it's crack cocaine and the masturbating in a public bathroom and all this fucked up shit. Okay. That's pretty fucking. I mean, does anybody have a boyfriend or a husband that fucking happens? And then masturbate in public. What the fuck? What? You're watching porn? You watch porn? You're married, you won't fuck, and you're watching porn? Okay, okay. And then you've got to tell me you're hanging around with the fucking gay guy. Okay. What the fuck is this? Anything more? I'm not kidding you. He fucking flips out, abuses me more. Someone hits him in the fucking hammer. I show up to a hospital and I'm told I have to do all this fucking shit for this person, which I do. I spend 6 weeks in a fucking campground. I am not kidding you. He won't do a fucking thing. I tell him when he has to take a shower. I wash all his fucking clothes out. I hang him up on a line. I set up the whole campsite. I'm carrying all this fucking shit because he keeps telling people he can't carry more than 10 pounds. I'm walking to fucking grocery stores. I'm building a fire. I'm cooking fucking food. I'm cleaning dishes. Everything you would do at a campsite, but he does fucking nothing but sit in a fucking chair on that phone, fucking insulting me to the public, and I can't see it, and then laying down and sleeping. Just I doubt for some reason there seems to be nobody, not just like punching him and shit like you did at Smith's, but explaining to this person that he's a fucking asshole. Yeah, just you understand that you're a fucking asshole, right? Like these phone calls with the this is we heard them. You left voicemail. She played them to us. You don't hear the ones where he's going. It's something about housing, but the brain injury housing, but you can't go there. And then I do love you. You're not hearing those because those aren't messages. That's why you go speakerphone with the live stream, a voicemail, text messages, emails. Thank you. Comments on Facebook. So when someone sees you pushing a woman down at Smith Center, they got involved in it, right? Okay, so it's like this. It's better if you say things calmly because he'll block you too. Okay. Why did you post that thing? Should I share it again? Can you see it when I share it? Okay. I'll post it on my Facebook. Like, can someone explain this to me? Just during the camping. Okay, so everyone, hopefully that posts. Okay, also, I want to say this. Also, why is this page still up? Befriend your wife, okay, whose name is, block her phone numbers. Who are you married to? Okay, thank you. Does that sound like mean? Is that too many fucking posts? Some of them begin to panic when you're not fucking talking about them. Just know that too. I don't know if that's just like a character that a husband does because he thought it was funny. I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Okay. What does old school mean? Does that have something to do with Alicia? That's what I want to know. This is the fucked up shit that people do when they're sick mentally. What does that mean? It doesn't mean I'm accusing you of something. Just tell me what it means while we're camping. I need some old school. And why you weren't fucking talking to me. Right. Why are you posting while you're at a fucking campsite with your wife? Why weren't you listening to fucking music with your wife? Why are you still posting to Facebook when you're at a campground with your wife who doesn't have fucking Facebook? Wow. I know you go. Why are you posting to Facebook from a campsite when your wife doesn't have Facebook? Oh yeah, and not engaging in fucking conversations with me. You notice it, don't you? You were not sitting at the fucking library where there's some excuse to just sit there in silence. Right, because you have a mental problem. That's why. Not I have a fucking mental problem. You have a mental problem. Some people thought I had a mental problem. Okay. Let's see. Who doesn't want to walk on the trails at the campground? Because then he gets a panic attack. Who doesn't want to do that? He's too tired. Who doesn't want to gather wood? Who doesn't care about making a fucking fire? I sat at a fire after you conjured up a fight on my fucking anniversary till like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. I know you just go, I made a fucking fishing rod at North Andover. Oh yeah, he doesn't want to do a fucking thing anybody does when you're camping. Talk about cornrow. He doesn't want to do a fucking thing. Play cards, nothing. He just wants to stick his face in a fucking phone. He couldn't get high and then put fucking forensic files on and sleep. Right. I think it's a little bit more than just a lack of sex drive going on. Oh yeah, and then when he would get mad at me when we'd walk to the grocery store because he has to stop to smoke cigarettes on a walk. He has to smoke on a walk. He can't even take a walk without smoking a cigarette. Okay. And then I walk too fast and he gets mad. Put the fucking cigarette down. You're 38 years old. Oh, did you go all Golden Girls? See what you have to fucking put up with these people? I'm sure it's probably embarrassing when you're supposed to be a 38-year-old fucking man and you can't keep up with an old person. Because you're fucking old, Brian. You're not 25 anymore. Tired of this fucking shit. Could you imagine when this guy turns 40, the fucking midlife crisis this person's gonna fucking have? He won't get rid of photographs on that fucking page. He thinks he's fucking 22 still. I know you just go, whoa, what the fuck? Oh yeah, did you know that chick Natasha White's a fucking meth head? Oh yeah, he just told me recently. You just go, This person acted like, or you acted like this person. You just go, what the fuck? Why are you even talking to this fucking person? And she uh, got pregnant by some fucking loser that's in jail, and she's living in a shelter having a fucking kid. And then Brian's and we're both saying, why didn't she have a fucking abortion? And she still talks to him. I know you go, I told you that he said you should have had a fucking abortion, and you're still talking to him? People are completely fucking insane, man. Is that a lie? Is it not true? Was he high when he said it? He can't be the fuck around me when he's high. Stupid fucking female. He said she was told him she was looking for meth. They're just all druggy connections of his that he won't get the fuck off. They aren't friends. No, I would 5 months. They're not your fucking friends, dude. We have seen Jerry a couple times in 5 months. Get it? I know you just go, and Jen has texted me, and I told you the fuck about it. God, I'm telling you, everybody that meets this person, like, is Leo on your page? I don't think Leo is. Leo, he has people on there from, he's fucking got pictures of himself when he was fucking like 12. Yeah, just, dude, who are you married to? Why does it have no name next to it? Yeah, you just go, no, I'm fucking not doing this anymore. I specifically, and it's a power struggle, and you won. Win the power struggle, just like you did in fucking April after you finally stopped pretending that you were fucking looking at other females that you weren't even looking at, thus proving that you weren't fucking doing it. Get it? There's no possible fucking way that a person just and doesn't look at people anymore. He was doing it on purpose. He doesn't look at other people. Okay? He's like a cruel, abusive fucking druggie. Now we're gonna win a battle war over this fucking page that's keeping his addiction going in his fantasy world. So anyway, I'm trying to see if I can scroll down farther before my sister comes in. That thing. They're setting up for the party. I know, do I want to keep scrolling? Do I really want to fucking know? I doubt he posted. Okay, this is from the campground. Okay, so August 12th, you're posting that, right? So you have brain injury? Why are you complaining about your fucking wife like 3 days later? After you knew that Al's fucking new wife was watching you on TikTok, you still did it to fucking embarrass me. You don't think in your fucking head what you're doing? Yeah, you do, because I deserve it all. My family shit on me because I'm insane. Okay? Content is unavailable right now. Okay. So that's something fucked up. You know that's something extremely. When this happens, it's usually because the owner only shared it with a small group of people, changed who can see it, or it's been deleted from August 12th. That's still at the campground. Yep. All this is at the campground. It's not so much that you were using Facebook at the campground, Brian, but that you posted that fucking thing about with the when you're tired of your wife's bullshit. Who the fuck is your wife? It just says married and no fucking person on your Facebook that's your fucking wife. You're still fucking posting to this page. That's why I'm wondering if God's saying that he's getting dementia and he actually thinks that's Alicia in that photo. And he won't fucking delete this page. Why did you is the other page deleted? Did he actually delete the other page? I don't think so because he didn't accept a friend request over here. Because if he accepts a friend request over here, that's not Alicia in his fucking picture that he's married to. How else do you explain that? He's never, no, all this shit that he's responding to, he doesn't go, oh, I can't access that page. Jesus fucking God. July 31st, campground. Okay. Some of this shit too, I don't even think he showed me. Because sometimes he'll show me something and then he's posting it. Like, why aren't you sharing these funny things with your fucking wife? Yeah, you just go, this is. Just like when he had Facebook, he was never posting anything about me. Photographs, couples photographs, fucking talking about me, at replying me. That is what couples do. Who knows what this is? Remember when, here's another thing. Remember when I think we were already married too, and I have the text messages from when he did it. This is why I'm telling you, I think that that's what's going on. He is still fucking doing it with that chick. Okay. It, it's got to be discussed with the therapist. It has to be. Okay. It's almighty. Obviously, Ben is going to address this, I'm sure. Okay. So, what happened? Okay, so you and Mary broke up? Okay. Why do you have a Facebook page that says you're married? Who's the woman in the photograph? Why do you have two Facebook pages that seem a lot different from each other, but for the photo? Who's the woman in the photograph on this Brian Buchanan Facebook page? Who is that person? What's her name? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, he posted something to his Facebook and I immediately knew it was fucked up. Okay? I immediately knew it was fucked up and cuz it was like some chick and it was all like yard sales and all it was just you could just see the chick walking. Okay? Yeah, apparently that's something that Alicia did. They liked to go to flea markets and shit. So you have someone that, in my opinion, is wicked sick beyond what you thought he was. Okay. Right. And I was like, what? I just knew it was fucked up. And it took a little bit of teeth pulling to get him to admit. Because I said, what the fuck color is her hair? Because I never asked before. I didn't care. And he said red. And that might have been when he told me. Once he told me that she used to do her hair burgundy, I stopped fucking doing it. That's why I don't do it when it looks good on me and the copper looks awesome on me. As you can see, the copper looks good on me. Okay, some chicks do stuff with their hair, doesn't mean it looks good. So it's kind of a fucking shame that I stopped coloring my hair like that because it looks good on me. Okay, so anyway, some of it's got to do with these two people because they were fucking children. They made up that they're fucking Spider Man and Mary Jane. Get it now when you find out she had fucking red hair? Okay, something is like fucking, yeah, all that shit's got to fucking go in a trash can. Never get this guy anything fucking Spider Man again. Oh, yeah, just because his brain is going, it's going to get worse and worse. Okay, and so far he's doing like the fucking opposite thing that I told him to do. So you go, Okay? That's all you can do, Bruce Willis. That's all you can do. Okay, anyways. I'm trying to see if there's any more fucked up shit here while I'm washing out your fucking clothes by hand and you're telling yourself you're married to fucking Alicia. And that's her in the picture. And these people are still your fucking friends. I literally almost died last week. I don't know if he literally almost died. Okay, I was there. I don't know if he literally almost died. I think he's making up shit. Okay, I was told he was brought in. He was hit in the head with the hammer. Okay, and then so they gave surgery on his brain, and then he got pneumonia, and then he got C. diff. I'm not getting where he almost died. That is not what they told me. They didn't tell me that at a hospital that he almost died. Okay. He could have been in a medically induced coma, by the way, because he had brain surgery and then got pneumonia. And yeah, you do weird stuff or whatever. You never heard of a medically induced coma? It must have been because then they had to wean him off of fentanyl. So I'm assuming he was in a medically induced coma, not he had a coma. Yeah, he's making up things. Just woke up like 3 days ago. Okay, so on July 6th, he had his phone back. Okay. 3 days ago? No, maybe. Yeah, he spent his birthday in a medically induced coma. So he succeeded people that have to realize how sick he is. Because Alicia isn't around, he succeeded in not spending his birthday with me again. I don't think has it been 1 year since I met him, I've spent his birthday with him. He won't spend Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's with me, and he's already been to New York City at Christmas time. Get it? I don't think they told me he aspirated. He might have made that up. I don't remember that. Is he saying he got pneumonia from aspirating? They might have said that. Yeah. Okay. The guy's out. They're not going to do anything about it because apparently Brian pulled a knife on him. After what happened at Smith Center, it's obviously plausible. He was attacking me. He was attacking another female. He got tackled by a bunch of dudes because he was out of control. Okay, so like I said, I want to know who gave him drugs in April because he wasn't doing any of that. He had been calm for a long time. That's what I'm explaining to you. He did that when he was here, okay, and then all of a sudden he started doing it again. Okay, so someone gave the guy drugs. He acted like he was scared, and then he's gonna smoke pot again, so he's clearly not scared, and he's already using again. Okay, so June 24th, this is the day he ended up in the hospital. Okay, so he's actually really in a good mood that day after fucking attacking me and taking off. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't see his Facebook page. And this is the page where he pretends he's still with Alicia. Okay. So he's married to her on this page? Okay. Is he locked back into that right now? Is that why he blocked me and, I mean, took me off the other one? Is he not married on that one? Yeah, that's the 24th is the day that he ended up in the hospital. Okay. So does he seem like he's upset here? I know. Are you caring that someone hit him in the head with the hammer now? Okay. So he wasn't using, is what this is. He doesn't post to Facebook when he's using. June 24th is the day that he went to the hospital. Okay. He wasn't even attempting to contact. No, I blocked. Did I block him on my phone? Yeah, I blocked him on my phone, I think. I didn't unblock him the entire time. Right. He called from Mass General called me. I never unblocked him on my phone. Okay, so he clearly was not high that day. There's a bunch of them from that day. Okay. So he wanted a divorce on that day on June 24th. That should probably answer any and all questions that he has. I'm pretty sure it was the 22nd he took off. I'd have to look at the calendar. It was a Sunday. So here we are, the 23rd, just posting stuff like nothing's going on. He doesn't even care. He's not even upset. He wouldn't change anything on his Facebook because he thinks he's married to Alicia on this Facebook page. When he changed the photo on the other page, did he leave this one like that? Remember when he changed it briefly while we were married? He changed it to that picture when he was at the showers. Did he leave this one like that? That's what he's doing then. Sad. Yeah, like he seems completely unfazed by anything, doesn't he? Yeah, that's why I said psychopathy. But something's causing him some anger, and it's probably because I'm correct about what's causing that level of psychopathy. It doesn't mean he cares about me, but he's angry because I'm calling out his actual psychology. And he doesn't want to hear that this relationship has no meaning and this person wants nothing to do with him. Right. He could be like an O.J. Simpson where he thinks that they're gonna be together in heaven, and then she'll realize that, they're soulmates, and he's Spider-Man and she's Mary Jane, right? That's why he would leave that photo. She's not gonna be in a photo with him. He has no photographs of the 2 of them together. Yeah, like, there doesn't even seem to be a difference in the thing, and there's no spaces. There's no skips in the spaces of the days of posting things. He couldn't have actually been that high at that point. He certainly wasn't drunk. Yeah, he wasn't drunk when he took off in June. So you can see that he did it purposely. I hope everybody gets that. The doctors might have looked at this and just didn't say that. Okay, and they go, okay, June 18th. What day did he take off? It was probably what, the 19th? I'll look in a second. Let's see. If he showed up and he was gone, what, the 20th? No, he left on the 22nd. Okay. Here we are, 1922. Here we go. So the library wasn't even open yet. Does it say what time this posted? He was, I know he's posting this like nothing's going on, and he's fucking uh, pushing a woman down at the Smith Center and getting tackled by a bunch of dudes. And he's just posting like nothing's going on. Oh, yeah. He is like really fucking insane. Yeah, nothing phases him. He doesn't fucking care about anything. Okay, and then the 23rd. So this is after he takes off from the fucking library and shit. He can't be drunk. No drunk is doing that. Because I notice on his Facebook sometimes he does have lapses in posting things. He was just avoiding the library. He just doesn't want to be with me. Okay. He is a drug addict and then he drinks and all that shit I told you, but he's not even upset. Yeah, like that's not someone you want back in your life. Okay. So this is the day that he ended up supposedly I wish they had times. There's one, two, three. There's three posts on Facebook. And how often is he actually posting? There's three posts on Facebook the day he ends up in a fucking hospital. It must have been in the evening, right? Okay. But he doesn't remember what he was doing. Does you get what I'm saying? He doesn't remember what he was doing. That's what he'll tell you he doesn't remember because he's a fucking liar. You posted three things to Facebook that day, but you don't know what you were doing any of the fucking 2 days before you got hit in the hammer? You're lying. Unfortunately for me, because I was banned on Facebook, I would have went, come to the hospital. Fuck you. I would have already known. But it's good that the psychiatrist told me. I would have already known. Okay. He's fucking cold hearted, this dude. I guess. I guess I'm delusional, and that's supposed to upset me that he thinks I'm delusional. But notice the photographs. Yeah, you go, dude, you don't look anything like that. He's living in some kind of fantasy world in this page where he's still friends with these people and he's still with that fucking chick. Let's see what he was doing before he took off from the library. All of it's pretty much the same. 22nd is the day he took off. Yeah, like there isn't even any indicators that he's about to take off. And he was clearly getting increasingly fucking agitated and shit too. But you're not seeing any of that in his stuff. I don't know if it's because the Adderall and the pot. Yeah, I mean he seemed more like pricky and shit at the fucking campground when he was sober. That guy said that Brian wouldn't stop calling him a nigger and that he pulled a knife on him. Yeah. Should we go back, see if we can go back to, I know I might be missing shit, but see if we can go back to April. How long is that going to take? Here we go, April. March 5th. This is the day he showed back up at the shelter. Okay. Yeah, like, see how there's not as many posts? March 25th. April 10th. Why did he keep posting about PayPal? Was he like, what's this one? Check out my wandering around Harvard video. Is that the one that I'm in? It looks like it was removed. April 26th. Okay, so by April 30th, he had already flipped out on me in fucking Porter by the 30th. Yeah, because that's the warming center ended, so it was a couple days before that. Wasn't it like a week before it closed or something he did this shit? Okay, so he doesn't even care. And then here we go, the yeah, and music and shit. Dude does not give a fuck about anything. So maybe someone's trying to get him to talk over there on the other Facebook. Yeah, like, dude, why are you not saying anything on Facebook about what the fuck's going on in your life? But yet you cared to put that fucked up thing when she was taking care of you at a campground. When you know she can't see it, so you're fucking ballless. You're a fucking pussy. May 25th, we are the Dream Eaters. So by May 20, see how there's a big space there? Okay. He wasn't doing that in June. June seems like more sort of like on purpose, and maybe that's why finally someone hit him in the fucking head with a hammer. Yeah, you can see that that actually seems more on purpose, the one in June. And don't forget, he did this right in front of the Cambridge Public Library after what the fuck he did right at Smith Center. And he was waving that knife around and shit. That one seems more purposeful. Yeah. And he was fucking pissed that I was in the shelter. Like I wasn't supposed to go in a shelter. I thought you had a concern about your wife's medical condition. That's why you're not in a shelter. Okay, clearly that's not why he's not in a shelter. I told you the guy doesn't like shelters. Okay, yeah, because from April 30th, did he not have a phone? From April 30th to May 25th, he didn't post a single fucking post there. Was he posting on the other Facebook? See how fucked up that is? I know you think that I'm paranoid and shit until you see that, right? Okay. Because you were with Mary at that time. You weren't with Alicia. Oh, I want to go back farther if I can. I already looked at those. Go back even farther. Because then before March 5th, he was at Danvers. So he's not telling you on this Facebook page every time he goes to a fucking hospital. These people like unaware of it, or it's not public. Yeah, you go, why are these posts public? Why are you making these posts public? I'm sure he's got posts that are not public. Why are these posts public? I'm like the only person on planet Earth that every single post is public. I don't post anything that's not public. So why are these posts public? March 5th is the day he got out of that hospital in Danvers. Okay, so February 24th is probably when he took off from the shelter after the hotel. That's why there was no posts. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks to me like in June, he actually just left. So I don't know why he called me from Mass General. I would say that after looking at his Facebook page. I don't know why he called me after Mass General. Right. The other times there's lapses in the Facebook posts because he's so high and drunk he can't post anything. I well, yeah, I guess it's curious. That's why I said, why does he keep contacting me? Probably because of God. When he keeps saying he can't get an apartment with me, he's probably admitting that he was using me for housing. Like he uses everybody for housing. That could be why he keeps repeating that. It could be a person who has very little brain matter left. Yeah, very little brain matter left. So, in terms of what's been going on and why he's done all this shit, because he was just using me for housing. And it's like he can't even kind of like articulate that anymore because his brain is so sick. So, Gracious on February 24th. Okay. So he's posting this stuff, and I don't have Facebook at this point. Yeah, I've never seen this. Okay, so this shows how sick he is too. This is when he started refusing to have sex, and all he was doing was sleeping in a hotel. Right. Up until this point, he was still engaging in some sex acts with me. So this is right before he took off and then ended up at Danvers. Okay. It's a video about someone not, the husband not having sex. And he writes gracious. I don't know what the fuck that means. Right. So he's announcing to the planet on his Facebook page that he's not having sex with me. Okay. Is that so Alicia knows? And then it says he's cheating and all this stuff. He runs on Duncan's something. Maury Drama. Reality TV show. Okay, so this reminds me of 2023. Are you saying with this post, Brian, that you're orchestrating drama and then maybe watching it play out or something? Like, what are you talking about? Is that why you text? To stir up more drama? I guess, because you're a nutter? Not, I just post stuff to Facebook. Why'd you post that there? Yeah, because you're bored at that point. You're bored, like 4 days, 1 day, bored. Okay. Talking Heads. I remember this. I think I did see that one. Maybe I did see the other one. And then he took off from the shelter. And then he claims he's a drug addict, but he claims he's drinking. Yeah. These ones from February, I believe he was still at Father Bill's. Then all of a sudden it goes right to October from February. Did he go from October to February without posting anything? Okay. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so after the wedding, he opened up a second Facebook page. He can access this page. Okay, so you have to ask yourself why that page is still there. And who is he married to? Why did he post that fucked up shit about husbands tired of their wife's shit? Right. Why is he? There's been a friend request for a while. It's more than once that I've sent him a friend request on this page. Why does he refuse to accept my friend request on this Facebook page? But it says married. And I think before, like I would be like, oh, the picture's still there and he's married, but it won't say my name. Get it? Because June 15th is before the wedding. We got married in August. Okay, so and then he didn't change the photograph on this page until October. We were married in August. Was it a couple's photograph? Okay. Let's hope so. Might have been a couple's photograph. Okay. That content was removed. Okay, so see how this hardly anything was he using the other page then? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I think it's weird that a person has two Facebook pages and they're using both of them with his name. I find that really fucking weird. There has to be some meaning to it. And like I told you, is this the one that he opened and I pointed out that he immediately his behavior changed? It might be I thought it was this one. Okay, so this one's June 15th. That Natasha White person actually had the gall to comment on the photograph of us at our wedding. She wrote, "Oh, you look great." You actually comment on my fucking wedding photo? You're a fucking wacko. Yeah, get the fuck off of my photo, please do. You don't see that you're a fucking insane cunt? Yeah, get your name and your fucking face and your comment off my wedding photo, please do. I didn't fucking forget you from 2023, and now I know you're a fucking meth head. Anyways, so October. Get it? Okay, so exactly what I said. That's right when he flipped out. It might have even been the very fucking day that he went back to this page. Okay? That's why I said delete this fucking page, and in a complete antichrist, I'm blocked on the other one, and this one's still here. Yeah, I mean that's beyond fucked up, dude. That's really beyond fucked up. He's using the other page though. He could be saying anybody's saying anything over there. Why aren't they saying it here? Fucking nada. So October 5th, it looks like he updated the thing, but there's no post on this page. Let's see, June 2nd. Is it? Let's see, not February. October. Right, October 5th, 2024. That's when he fucking had to be told to leave here. It's exactly what I said last year. It's just something I knew was wrong when he opened up this page. Why are you going in that page when you have another Facebook page? Why would you even do it and then not just delete this one? Just delete this page and use the one you have. And then he puts wrestling on and made up a fucking fight. And then he had to be told to leave. He was probably already on this fucking page talking to a druggie. The whole thing was fucking horseshit. Yeah, you just go, you people are just so fucking sick. You're sad and pathetic. That hasn't changed. That's exactly fact right here. You can see it in his fucking timeline. I explained it last year. I'm pretty sure I explained it last year too. Let's see how far it will let me go back. Okay, so May is about the time that he started showing up in Quincy. Because I lived in High Park. I don't go crawling around druggie dens for no reason. I'm not a fucking loser. That's why I was gone for 2 years. Well, that time I was gone for 10 months. Sometimes I'm gone for years at a time. That's why I told him, I go, I'm not coming back there. I won't be back there till February at the earliest. See how it's December 13th and I'm not back there? Christmas is like 10 days away. Okay, I have a trip to New York by my fucking self, but at least I'll be able to see New York at fucking Christmas. And I don't give a fuck about Brian and Alicia, and he's gonna behead her like OJ Simpson, and then they're gonna be soulmates in fucking heaven, seeing as if they're not my species. I don't care what the fuck they're doing, because they won't be around me for me to see. And no one will be able to mentally fucking torture me with that shit another fucking day. Okay? For real. Like, seriously, for real. So, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. See how I'm not back there? I should put that on my fucking Facebook. He actually thinks I'm coming back there. Remember when he did that to me last year? Married for a fucking month. She actually thinks I'm coming back there. You just fucking married this woman a month ago. She had 14 years celibacy. She thinks you're a real fucking husband. You're not even upset that you just fucked up and flipped out? You're a fucking sick wacko, dude. She actually thinks I'm coming back there. And he will keep fucking saying that, how fucking stupid I am. And you just go, honestly, Natasha White, you've got to be out of your head, fucking just whacked out of your fucking skull. Please do. Get what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you still talk to that person? You're just as sick. Could you imagine all that shit that those fucking people did to me? Those are his fucking friends and family. You just go like this. Are you texting her with this shit, Brian? I don't even look at that phone. You think I'm rushing to that fucking phone night and day to see if you called or texted me? Way too much time has gone by. I'm in a process of fucking getting over it, dude. Right, you just go, someone on Facebook is talking about you. Can I help you with something? You blocked both of my fucking numbers and blocked me on your fucking Facebook page. I'm just unblocking you to tell you that someone's talking about you on a page you can't fucking see or comment on. I will unblock you when I feel like it. Okay, how about this? Don't fucking text me at all if you're gonna re-block me when I answer a text and I'm not even mad. Just wait till you feel like I'm blocking me to text me again. How's that? I know you just go, what the fuck? I've never heard of a person that fucking immature. I'm blocking you. I'm deleting you off my friends. I'm blocking you on my Facebook page. And then I'm going to unblock you on my phone. Tell you I unblocked you to tell you someone's talking about you on that very page and then fucking block you again. And then sit there watching it. And that's your fucking excitement for the day. They've all got to have fucking like mental retardation. All of those people that are friends with them still. And they're all drug addicts that are like, it's like they have like Asperger's, but they don't. It's almost like autism, and they're drug addicts. Yeah, so they're like this, and then they just stare at a fucking thing, and they might laugh or get like when someone's upset about something. I spent 5 months with him. It's like a wet noodle, and then obviously other times he's in a rage, like he was at Smith Center. Oh yeah, and it's like they're jumping around and shit, and you go, he had to be tackled by like 3 or 4 dudes at Smith Center because he pushed a woman down and he was yelling. And he had the knife right here too. So that's why people just go, given the totality of everything he was doing, it seems like he was doing that to some black guy and pulled a knife on him. Yeah, like the shit that he keeps saying, I don't know if Mass General will call him and go, is this Brian Buchanan? Okay. Just so you know, we don't have your knife. Okay. I don't know why you started telling your wife we had your knife. Okay. Um, that doesn't even make any sense why a hospital would have your knife. Okay. You may have had the sheath connected to your pants because you had it snapped there. That doesn't mean the knife was in it. So you're telling things that aren't true. No one at the hospital told me they had his knife. He just kept saying it to me. Okay. Right. The guy said that you kept calling him a nigger and you pulled a knife on him, and so he hit you in the head with the hammer. What you people were doing that I've never seen that guy walking around with the hammer. I don't know if you were smoking crack together. There's also a hotel right there. The police report online says it was at a fucking hotel. And then these people at the Cambridge police won't even tell me what the fuck happened. Right. Like, I don't know if you were in a hotel because you're fucking lying. You weren't out of it. You were still posting on Facebook. You didn't scroll down your Facebook to try to refresh your memory from the 24th. You posted shit on the 24th. You couldn't have been that drunk. Oh yeah, when after you took off on the 22nd, you didn't even care about me as per usual. You're just posting regular shit on your fucking Facebook and stuff. You're not like, I think that you have me like he doesn't even do this. I think you have Mary has me blocked on her phone, and I need to talk to her because I did a fuck up again. He doesn't say anything like that because he doesn't fucking care, especially on June 22nd. I'm sure it's kind of been a very long 5 months for you, Brian, after taking off from the Cambridge Public Library in June. Yeah, like you really seemed like you were probably done by April. Okay? That's why I said all of a sudden everything seemed okay, I thought. And then you just flipped out at Porter. I really think you were done with the marriage at that point. Yeah, I think you were done with the marriage at that point, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna keep doing this with phones blocked and Facebook and stuff. It's just right. At this point, I'm really trying to just get past it. Okay. But in terms of like psychology and stuff, I guess. But yeah, this is like kind of fucking nonsense at this point, isn't it? Smoke a cigarette. Especially when you see that he just texts that and then there's nothing. I know you just go, but he's probably on his Facebook doing the same thing. Video, hey, I'm on PayPal. That's not an upset person. That's not what upset people do. So, yeah, I mean, if I had Facebook and saw this in June, I don't know, maybe I was more in a denial back then. I don't think he's capable of feelings. He seems like Michael Myers, except for going into rages. He gets mad at things, but he's never upset he's not with me. Right? There's nothing to miss. He mentioned something about the corner where we slept, right? Because we were getting along then, but that's not something you want for yourself, okay? Because you didn't do anything in April. You don't remember anything. You don't want to talk about it. I'm crazy. Not something happened in April and that was the end of the marriage for you. And you've just sort of been in this like tug of war in your own head where it has to be my fault. Yeah, you just go, I don't know why it has to be my fault. I mean, you're clearly the scumbag. I'm sure you've known that since last, what, August 9th of 2024? Like, yeah, you just go, by February, right, you're still trying to say that it's because I didn't wake you up. You just go, just the totality of all of it, Brian, really, you just go. You open up a page, and we're only married for like a month at that point. August to September, maybe 2 months. Okay. And you're in a page and you're already trying to look at other people and stuff. I remember when you put that video up about it's someone that looks like fucking Alicia and she's at a flea market and you go, right, you're sad. You're a sad case. Like you're never gonna get over something and it's creepy. Like you're a pedophile. I've told you that before. It's fucking creepy. Uh, I mean, I had a high school boyfriend, right? And you go, but we weren't fucking that young. It's really gross, and it's been over a decade. It just anyway. I guess I didn't realize how sick you were about it until after the wedding. I really didn't. A lot of it rolled out after the wedding because you still did run away, but you had to make up reasons to run away. So the sobriety was in like spurts, except for the past 5 months. I don't know if you went what's so different about this time. It's sadder because it was a long amount of time, and people that didn't know that you still weren't giving me any affection probably went, "Wow, this is like, yeah, they're doing really good," until you find out that it's even worse. We were still having occasional sex before February, right? So, yeah, you just go, it definitely got worse. Once someone's sober for 5 months and you just go, "This is fucking crazy." My sister's like, "There's other things to do besides," I go, "I know, I don't wanna get in the graphic I'm not details, but he won't do anything. He won't even kiss and cuddle. He obviously is not sexually attracted to me at all. It's, like, bizarre why you would actually marry me. I just you just go, "I can't." And remember last year, I tried to discuss problems with him because of the weird stuff he was saying to me, but he still seemed interested. He wants someone to give him head constantly. There's other things in life besides that. Right. So, yeah, you go, "That's not you're into me because all you do is want blowjobs." Because of impotence. I would say that's probably an early warning that the person's impotent. Yeah, and it's just gotten worse and worse, and clearly it's all messed up in his head, but yeah, I mean, even in retrospect, he definitely was, like, not as cuddly, but it was nothing like he is now. Yeah, when he's sober and he's not on Adderall and pot, it's, like, even 100 times worse. Yeah, I mean, you'll be, like, just like this. I think this is the sad part. The last time we were here, he actually finally wasn't, like, removing my hand and stuff, but I'm not gonna do it again. I've done this with him before, and some of it's probably just what I want something to be. He was finally not sort of, like, repelling away from me. Oh, yeah, he'd be like, and then, "Okay." Like, you just do that for a minute, and then you do this, and, "Okay, now I'm going to bed." He actually wasn't doing it at the very end, and then he refused to come back here again, and that was it. I'm not talking about sex, I'm talking about just going like this at night when you're getting ready to go to sleep and the TV's on. It's like that bad. He was nothing like that when I met him. That I obviously I wouldn't have gone out with the guy. I would have went, "Yeah, no, this isn't working out." He was the opposite, but I guess he must have been all fucked up on drugs. That's what he says. He says he was all fucked up on drugs. Well, I didn't know that was causing that. Okay, because I wouldn't have gone out with you at all. I definitely wouldn't have married you. Right. And then I didn't expect you to stop being like that because you got sober. Yeah, it's fucking spooky. Yeah, it's spooky. I would think a person realizing the night and day when he's not using, he would get so fucking afraid to be using again because it's so disgusting. But nope, he just keeps doing it. Yeah, so you go, okay, so you're claiming staring into my eyes, me touching your hair, kissing, holding hands. That's all because you weren't on your medication and you don't even remember that at all, and that's a bad time for you. What the fuck are you doing, Brian? That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Like, why did you even tell Jerry that you wanted to go back with me in May of 2024? You don't make any fucking sense. Like, for real. Yeah, I mean, in Spalding, it's, "I wanna be with my wife." I don't want to leave you. We discussed everything about now we're not getting the apartment. First, it was we'll just have an arrangement, and because we're getting the apartment, because clearly you refuse to have sex with me. This is not a real fucking marriage. He goes, obviously, that was after the warming center. Did he seem like he was acting like that at the warming center? He wasn't. He was not. He was not at all acting like that. Ask anybody that was at the warming center with us last year. He was not doing that. That's why I know something happened. I said that. Something happened to him in April, and he won't fucking tell anybody what it was. Okay? He just dramatically changed. After April, he started telling me fucking weird shit that can't possibly be true. This shit about masturbating in the bathroom, and something happened to him in fucking April. Someone gave him some kind of drugs. Oh, yeah. $220 and 300 SNAP food units in like 2 days or something, wasn't it? And I'm at my sister's. Yeah, something, and that's when he said Mike was all flipped out, and he's gonna call the cops on Mike and stuff. Something definitely happened to him. Yeah, just he's never mentioned to me masturbating at all, except for he claimed when he was at Gavin once he was masturbating in the shower thinking about me. He's never said anything about watching pornography on his phone and masturbating in a public bathroom. Right, and all he could tell me is that he was just insane, he was just crazy. Why? Were you on something? I know, you just go. Anyways, I didn't even have him come to Cindy's. Nope, I had Cindy drop me off at the Mansfield train station, and Brian met me there. Okay, and then we went to the campground. Didn't we go right to the campground from there? I'm pretty sure we went right to the campground from there. Yeah. We didn't have a storage yet. We got the storage after that. So I still had my city pack, right? Yeah, we didn't have the storage when we were at the warming center. Nope. I was carrying all that shit around. I know, you just go, he doesn't give a fuck because he doesn't carry anything. But yeah, everything would have been so, it aligned perfectly, and he fucked it up. I'm tired of being disappointed in shit. But anyway, that's kind of the reason I think that the subject is really what happened in April. My sister added days on for us, that he could have possibly met my mother. Clearly, he's not meeting my mother. Isn't that kind of sad? That he's known me for 2.5 years and he hasn't met my mother because he's a fucking whacked out drug addict that keeps taking off and abusing me. And then doesn't want to show his face around anybody. It's pretty fucking sad, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty fucking sad. So, anyways, someone gave him drugs and then he flipped out because, like I said, he was flipping out all over the place. Oh, yeah, he was all fucked up at Harold Parker, too. We're having screaming fights. Yep. So, whatever that drug is, it must be hard to detox off of. Yeah, it must be hard to detox off of once you start using it again. So that's why, I mean, in retrospect, whatever this is he's doing, he started doing it in April, and he probably, other than the 5 months, he's still doing it. I don't see where he would get it at the campground. Okay. Just, he may have started using it again the second that we got back from the campground. But like I said, slept out one night, it rained, and we came right here. Like the 5th of September, we came here. and then it's been like a couple days and back and a couple days and back all that time. So, yeah. That's why I think he's on it again because of what happened Tuesday. He knew that he was already on it again because coming here means a week and a half away from it. He may have not been expecting to hear that my mother was sick. Right. And then, yeah, you go, he knows in 2 days that he has to come here and he'll be here for a week and a half. Yeah. So he probably be, I'm not even going to blame myself because we were supposed to come back here 1 week and we didn't. And remember, I told you that weird conversation at Smith's? It could have been that dude. That's why I want to know who gave him drugs those 2 times. So if he wants to unblock and text me and then go, nobody gives me drugs. What was it? I don't sell my Adderall, bitch. That Mike guy's never going to admit to you that he bought his fucking Adderall. Trust me, he's just as fucking insane as Brian is. Yeah, because you would think that a person would go, dude, handed you 75 fucking dollars right in front of her, and then you handed me a bunch of Adderall, and there was another person there too. There's probably fucking cameras. It's the fountains in Quincy. There's probably cameras there. I don't sell my Adderall, bitch. I know. I don't know why. Like, once you get away from it for a while, and the longer I'm away from it, the more I'll go, I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I really don't. Other than I explained it in terms of not being really aware of people on crack cocaine and like benzos, that they'll actually be like that because it's a disgusting drug, obviously. Talk about rape drugs and shit. That's fucking gross. I can't believe just, I'm sorry, but it says something about you. You would think you use that shit once and then you fucking like go right to a hospital, never touch it again, and you fucking kill yourself because it's so fucking gross. It's like people with mania that go hypersexual and then come out of it and go, the fuck, ah. And you're like, you ever see Ace Ventura with the plunger and you're scrubbing yourself with fucking bleach and shit, and you never do it again. So it says something about you. I'm sorry. That's why I went, I'll never go near these people after learning all this shit from being with Brian. Just nope. I want nothing to do with drug addicts. I don't believe any of you are ever recovered from drug addiction. I don't believe that you are. It just, this came up on the walk too again. It has to do with um, you're getting like aroused or something by lying to people. And clearly it's got something to do with your childhood. It's deep, deep, deep seated. And then it's like that secret, disgusting, like wink, wink. Like I just said, like at the warming center. Obviously, why the night that these people are not fucking homeless, you know? No, they're not. They're not fucking homeless, and they show up at a warming center and they're allowed the fuck into it when another woman was told no. Remember her? They wouldn't let her in because they knew she had an apartment and she was lying. This woman has housing. She shows up at a warming center with her boyfriend when she has fucking housing, okay? And then all of a sudden, Brian has to smoke a cigarette after we're had our sandwiches and lay down, and he's never fucking done it before or since. Who did you get drugs from? Who did you get drugs from that caused you to flip out on me at Porter like that and destroy your fucking marriage that was going nice at that point? Who did you get drugs from, Brian? Because God's gonna make you tell me, and the people are gonna have to admit it. It's almighty. Who'd you get drugs from? Anyway, so He got extremely fucking mean and said I was paranoid and I had a major panic attack. And then he tried to cuddle with me because I told you things were actually going well before then. So I know you people are gonna burn in fucking hell and die. Um, and then I said, "Get the fuck away from me. I don't want you near me. Don't touch me, please." I had a major fucking panic attack because of it. So yeah, thank you for showing up to a fucking warming center because you're fucking Adderall heads. So it is what it is. Whatever the fuck delusion you people want to fucking live in. I saw it with my own two fucking eyes. I was there. I know exactly how Brian and I were up until that fucking night. And I know you have housing. You had no reason to fucking be there. And then all of a sudden, he needs to go outside to smoke. I'm having a fucking panic attack, and our fucking marriage is over. And it's never been the same since. When it was finally being fucking repaired from the other horseshit. So, so I want to know about April, where he got drugs and what they are, and just recently, November 18th, around that time. He's not a drunk. It has nothing to do with drinking. And drunks don't post on Facebook. Okay. June doesn't really matter. Okay. Because it started in April, like I told you, and it's been a problem ever since. Um, it was just starting to get a little bit better after the campground, and then once we were in Cambridge any amount of time, and he's on that thing and he's talking to drug addicts. I don't know if it's the guy who lied and said he needed cigarettes, but clearly it's someone on Facebook, or he met at Smith Center of the library. So I want to know those two people who gave him fucking drugs. That's what I want to know. Because obviously they're both pretty bad. The people doing it after a brain injury and 5 months at a fucking campground. Yeah. All right, I need to smoke, and it's 6:45. I'm kind of shocked she didn't get back yet. Maybe she got most of the cooking done already, and they're decorating. It might be that she might be done with the food because yeah. Maybe I gotta listen to this live stream. It's not gonna take me 2 hours to smoke, but I'm thinking I won't really have time to do any live streaming tonight. So, my knees. Tomorrow's the Christmas party, so I would like to take my walk. I'll have to leave an hour early, so we'll see. Um, I think I should at least go over there and say hi because just for my sister's sake, but I'm really not interested in the Christmas party. I'd just be doing it for her. It's not really like depression, it's just really some things actually make me feel worse, and it, like people think certain things make people feel better because you're not understanding my life. You're really not. It actually makes it worse. Okay? Like Thanksgiving. She might understand it after what happened at Thanksgiving, and it's not the woman's fault. She just said, "Oh, are you bringing this home to Brian?" I'm not doing this anymore in my life. Right? I'm not doing this anymore in my life. Now you've got a person so fucking mentally ill that he's blocked me on both of his phones, but then he'll unblock me to text me that. And he's got me blocked and defriended on Facebook, and then he's got another Facebook where it's still my fucking photo with him, and he's married, but I'm not even a friend on that page. So it's like I just don't want this shit in my life anymore. Right? It's just too much. It's like you would think that I live on the street and I'm like that chick going yelling at that guy and they're both druggies. I can't I just don't want it in my fucking life anymore. Yeah, this is people don't go out with drug addicts for a reason. And it's like it should seem weird that a drug addict won't leave a fucking sober woman alone. He won't stop using, and he won't leave me the fuck alone. But anyway, I like the conversations, so we'll see if he decides to grace me with unblocking me on the fucking phone and the Facebook. Right, you go, dude, like, are you gonna divorce her? Like, why do you have her fucking blocked on Facebook? I think he thinks it's fucking normal now. Like when he changed his photo, remember that? Are you gonna when he changed it to the one fish out, are you gonna divorce her now? Or, like, you can't access that page that says you're fucking married and it's her picture. You have her blocked on your phone and fucking Facebook. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh yeah, no, she's got delusional disorder already. Let's form a club in the closed off fucking Facebook, and then you can unblock your phone and tell her. I was gonna say, like, I took my walk and everything. I feel pretty good. I might be up for a while because I don't have to really do anything. I told my sister, I got one thing I gotta do today, and I did it. I did my walk.